Hello there everyone, I hope you are having a great day. Today I would like to take you through my marathon shopping done recently in High Street Kensington and nearby. So I went to several shops and some of them were the Boots, the TKMaxx, the Primark in the nearby Westfield and so on. So let me get you started first with these items I bought from Boots, and the first one is the Baylis & Harding Frosted Sprinkled hand wash. It smells divine. You all know by now my addiction to molten brown. I have got so probably like 10, 15, 20, I'm not sure, hand wash and shower gels and so on. But this one smelled so nice. I had to have it. I haven't been in Boots in High Street Kensington for quite some time, and I noticed these 4 items from the same brand, and this one smelled simply divine, and I had to have it. It's just great. If you come across it, I highly recommend for you to get it. It's simply brilliant, and it's a very large box, as you can see there. I think it's 300 mils. I'm not sure, I didn't pay attention to that. Next item is the NYX liquid sweat lipstick, and yeah, is made in China, is not made in New York, but what I liked about it is the intensity of the color. It is so strong, long lasting. These are the kind of lipsticks I like. On top of that, if it dries, you can always put some moisturizing lipstick or whatever suits you. My lips tend to be dried so much with certain lipsticks, so I always came to this solution. Always apply a handy moisturizing lipstick, whatever you want to moisturize your lips on top of this drying lipsticks. The next one you'll see in a second is the NYX That's the Point eyeliner. Again, NYX brand, which is simply great. And you think, okay, is made in the UK? No, is made in Germany. So this is a brilliant eyeliner. I really like my eyeliners, and I like them to be thick. I don't like messing around with them, so I apply once and I'm done and dusted. I'm not that keen on very thin eyeliners, and this seems to be doing the trick. It says on the box is a super edgy artistry liner, and then it says that the small and sharply angled felt tip of this otherwise chunky liner allows for precise application of your favorite graphic looks, from a dramatic cut crease to a bold winged line. So yeah, this is what you can achieve with this eyeliner, and I highly recommend, as I said. The next item is the NYX white glitter, which again is made in Taiwan. I got this NYX glitter because later on you'll see after this one another glitter I got online, and on the box it says something else and it delivered something else. So this NYX white glitter, the sales assistant was just great, and she helped me run a small test, and we applied first the NYX white pencil, which is very chunky and just great, and on top we applied this NYX glitter. And the experiment was just great, because if you applied only this glitter on its own, is like a very delicate, it might not even be visible, and it turns a bit like orangey. But you can apply it with glitter glue on top of something white, and the result is simply remarkable. You have to do that. This is the secret. Lots of people, I'm surprised, I do not know that you always apply this kind of glitter with glitter glue, and in order to make it long lasting and stay on your eyes. And if you want, you can apply it on top of other colors, whether it's white or other colors that you might want. Well, the next item is this glitter shaker, which I mentioned to you when I got it on, well, I purchased it online, and when I got it online it said, it can be applied on the eyes, but on it clearly says cannot be applied on the eyes, and yes it did. This glitter is a bit chunkier and it falls even when applied with glitter glue, and is that chunky, I wouldn't recommend it for you to use it on the eyes. I used it in one of my experiments I showed you recently, and I wasn't happy with the results, so that is why I proceeded to buy this NYX glitter I showed you earlier on. The next item, which reminds me, this glitter shaker is made in the UK. So clearly they identified a market for this. The next item is the Collection Speedy Blush, which is made in China, and this blush reminds me of another one I purchased last year, I think, from Primark. And you know what? It's as good as the one from the Primark. The price is almost the same, so, it doesn't really matter. This one has a bit like a shimmer in it, so it looks a bit healthier. It's not as intense as the Primark one, but if you like something delicate in your cheeks and a bit shimmery, which you can't see here properly, which is a bit frustrating because I tried two different cameras, but the color is so intense. It's not as orangey as you'd see it here. It's a bit more peachier, so I highly recommend it. And the next item, you might think, okay, I don't need it, but you know what, you need some eye cream around the eye area. I buy the cheapest Boots Expert Skincare. Why? Because I apply lots of serums, lots of creams, lots of stuff on my face. I start with toner, serum, cream, and afterwards I apply a primer, I apply a bit of concealer and foundation on my nose. So, and also I apply the 8-hour Elizabeth Arden cream at the corner of the eye because it's revolutionary, and that is why I don't have any wrinkles in the corner of my eye. But underneath the eye area directly, you have to apply something. So I always apply a bit of an eye cream, and this eye cream does the trick. Right, now moving on to TKMaxx. These two pairs of sunglasses, I bought them from TKMaxx and they are just great. I purchased that pair of aviator glasses, which are mirrored because of the shape. I never had like this kind of mirrored aviator glasses. I have, of course, aviator glasses. I've got, of course, mirrored glasses, but not in this, combining two. And the second pair, the Betsy Johnson, I bought them because they have got all those crystals on the side. So they are just amazing. And as you know, TKMaxx is not that expensive. It's got lots of great items. The next one is Cedar Stone Facial Mist, it says there, although on the small writing, it says it's for the body and can be applied after a shower. Anyway, it contains some lemon, as you can see there. It says cedar stone, but it's just great in those hot summer days. 1 month, if you are lucky to have it in the UK. But if you go away on a holiday, it's just great. Then the next item is from Seoul Californian company. So this item, it is called the Surf Beach Collection, and what it contains is glitter eyeliner, it says, and 2 glitter pots. This is what it says on the box, but inside is not glitter. It is more like shimmery. So the eyeliner is very, very nice. It's a very beautiful blue shimmer, and it dries beautifully on my hand. And as you'll see later on, out of the 2 pots, I tried only one. And the color is just great, but again is not glitter, is pigment. So the pigment can be applied either just like that with the finger or with whatever you want to apply it with, or you can use glue if you want. Some people do that. So it was nice colors, I said, and the experiment I'm sure is going to be even greater if when I'm going to use glue to see how it applies. But I really liked it. At the end of the day, I think I paid only $5.99, which might be very expensive in other parts of the world, but for the UK is a decent amount. Now, let's move up to the next item, which is the Nip and Fab fixes. This item is made in the UK. It says in the box, on the box, sorry, and is a 50ml of plumping and volumizing serum. So, you know, if you have got a more mature skin, it makes perfect sense to use this kind of stuff. You might not use it in the early 20s, but later on, why not? It's just great. And is priced $6.99. You apply it after you apply your serum and before the cream, I would recommend. And it's just great. The consistency is very good. It smells fabulous, and it looks, it's just great. You can't complain at this amount. And the next item is something which took me by surprise to find it in TKMaxx. Is the 24 karat gold Absolute Care Lift and Firm Serum. So it comes in a 50ml box, and it says it is an ultimate luxurious anti-aging treatment with 24 karat gold. And because it says that of course is going to have a yellowish color. And I think I saw it or somewhere on the box that is made in Israel, and they say this innovative 24 karat serum helps to perfect the appearance of the skin by lifting, firming and enhancing its natural glow. And contains 24 karat gold powder, and you apply it a few drops on a cleansed face. Tap gently until absorbed and wait for the serum to be absorbed and apply the cream, which I'm going to see in a second. So yeah, it's great. When you apply it, you feel that it's a serum. Sometimes you apply serums and you're thinking, what? Do they call this a serum? I mean, it's a joke. Right, the next item, as I said, is the 24 karat gold illuminating day and night cream, and should go with the serum. So that again is a gorgeous cream, and I was surprised that it's so great. I have never heard about it before. So this is the secret with TKMaxx. It's like a market, like an Istanbul market. You find all kind of things. So they say that it contains 24 karat gold, which should be anti-aging treatment, is in 50ml, but the cream is white, is not yellow as you would expect. And they further say on the box contains 24 karat gold powder, and the same thing, a luxurious active ingredient that delivers immediate feeling of beautifulness. Beautifulness, right, a new word to learn. So yeah, again, you can't complain. I think I paid like $5.99. And the last item you see is this gorgeous soap musical box, which I love. I keep buying all the time. Just listen to the sound of it. Now, moving on, these next items are from Primark. So we have got here the Golden Rose White Eye Pencil, which is great. I couldn't believe a decade ago, 15 years ago, this kind of quality would have cost so much more, even when purchased from designers, just like the next item, the Golden Rose Eyeshadow Crayon is called, and is made in Turkey. I saw on the item, and it's a dark copper color, is shimmery, and again, I couldn't believe it. The quality is just amazing. And if you don't use black eyeliners the way I do, black pencils on the lower part of your eye, I can't apply that because it'll make my eye so much darker and droppier. these items, just like the Smart Lips lipstick with shea butter and vitamin E, also made in Turkey. This is my solution for not using black pencils, but instead of using these colors in order not to make my eyes droppy. I use this trick for quite some time now, and I'm very happy with using all kind of pastel colors rather than black. Now, who'd have thought Primark to deliver this kind of amazing headbands? You saw some of them in my videos. I like my headbands. I have got, I don't know, 50 to 100 headbands. I really love them. And this one is this artificial flowers, of course, which is just great. Followed by the unicorn headband. I mean, look at the colors. It's just beautiful. I think I paid like 50 pence for them. And the last one is under the mistletoe, probably, headband. Which again is just great. These are items you find at Primark, and that is why I pop in there sometimes to buy items which are like, you know, unique, fun, and sometimes you find like good quality. Like well, the next item, which you'll see in a second, is a black velvet belt. Is just beautiful. I mean, come on, £3 I think it was, and look at it. Good pass as designer, it's just great. It's not like designer belts are all leather. Sometimes you find, you know, plastic just like this, or velvet or whatever, and they cost hundreds of pounds. And the next item, the Primark burgundy cotton top, which is made in India, and actually it was recommended by a sales girl, and she said, oh, it's from my country, from India, and indeed the quality is just amazing. It's 100% cotton with all these flared sleeves, as you can see there, which is so fashionable now. And although it can be worn as a top, what I'm going to do around the neck, I'm going to add some this beautiful Indian haberdashery you can buy by the meter online, and I'm going to apply to wear it as a jacket. So underneath I'll be able to wear some tops, because anyway this top is pretty transparent, and I got it in the bigger size myself, size 16, as you see there, and I paid only £12. So purely I purchased in the bigger size in order to wear it as a jacket. And I like the frills on the side. I like all this little attention to detail. Pardon me. It is just great. Just like the next items, the stretch lace tops. And well, sorry, this beige stretch lace top is just amazing. What a good quality top. It's very thick lace. I have never seen anything like that before in a Primark, and as I said, some 10-15 years ago would have cost you hundreds of pounds in a designer shop. And as a person who has items made especially for me, since I was very young, I don't believe in designers, I believe in quality. So I don't care whether it's Prada or Primark, I always go for the quality. And nowadays, with the apparition of Primark, lots of people say, oh, why we don't have this in the States? I heard lots of Americans saying. So yeah, I think they're going to make a kill if Primark is going to go to the States. And the next two tops, again, can be worn in the gym or underneath something like, you know, the burgundy cotton top. And these are two lace tops with further area doubled around the bust area. They are made of 95% cotton and 5% elastane. So elastane is the item which is the product which ensures that your item is going to be stretchy. That is why it's called elastane. Elastic elastane. Get it? Right. And the next item is this gorgeous yoga or gym black and white leggings, just like the last pair, also kind of leggings, but these you see now they are thinner than the last one. The last one, they can be worn on the street. I wouldn't dare wear this on the street, these ones you see now, because they're very thin, and the white is even thinner. The last pair is thicker and is just amazing. If you come across them, I highly recommend for you to get them. Well, with this in mind, I hope that my marathon inspired you in getting the best items, the best value for money. There is lots to be found around in the UK. We are so blessed with this. I know that in other parts of the world they cost so much more, whereas here they're like just almost peanuts for us. So thank you for watching and have a nice day. Keep in touch with me. Bye.